Hello, I hope you're all doing well. Today's collective love reading is for all signs. Let's see what the energies hold for all of us today. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and let the rest fly. And I'm going to look at the current energy for all signs to do with love and what is coming in on this day. And the cards are already jumping out, and we're going to take all of them. We're going to have a look and see exactly what these cards are showing and what is happening, as there's always a story playing out. And right now there's a lot of changes happening pretty quickly in terms of love and what's happening on the planet. So the overall energy that's coming through today is that there's some sort of love offer coming in. It's a good day for love, and there's definitely someone wanting to reach out. It's about that joy that comes from sharing, that sense that when your cup is already full and someone comes and shares their feelings with you, it just kind of brings in even more love into your life. So it's already saying that, you know, this kind of energy has been coming in. Some of you have been feeling it. Maybe some of you have recently met somebody, or the person in your life. There's just an absolute sense of an invitation, somebody coming in, and they're extending this love offer. So get ready for things to change now. Especially if things have been slow, this is the change. Things will change fast. So get ready. Fasten your seatbelts because you're in for a ride. And, you know, it's definitely indicating a sense of real joy, happiness, but there's also that fun. This is a light-hearted, fun kind of energy. It brings in a lot of happiness, pleasure, and very childlike innocence. So it's really being in the moment around this person, this love offer. So accept invitations that are coming your way, because you're going to have a lot of joy and happiness. Really just connecting. For those of you who are looking for love, it's really showing up as a very soon you've got an opportunity. There's a new admirer coming in. It's coming in fast. So, you know, it's time to let go. It's time to let go of the past. And for some of you, you know, we're shifting timelines at the moment. So there's all this beautiful energy coming in, but because the timelines are merging, some of you are still sitting in isolation, clearing something linked to the past. You know, there's a remnant of this. It's temporary, so it won't be around for long. But it is leaving your life, and you are moving through this, and you do need to face this. Now remember, these are feelings. And of course, as the figure being very shrouded here is really reflecting on all that they've lost, this disappointment, over here are more opportunities. So it shows a very transitionary phase. And this is why I'm saying this new energy, this love offer is coming in, and it's absolutely bringing in the joy. I see some of you feeling like kids again, like teenagers. It's like this light-hearted, fun, silly kind of connection and time that you're sharing, and it's so like, you know, that energy of love. And I feel it like it's a crush. It's like, you know, you're glowing and you're just in that energy, and it's fabulous. So enjoy it. And remember, you're transitioning out of this phase. For those of you who've had a really, really hard time with love, this also represents those losses. For some of you, it's been very intense. Others, maybe you've had a tragedy. I do pick up that there could be some sort of tragedy. Someone, or some of you have lost a loved one, a love, through some kind of accident or illness. And it's saying it's time to move on. It's such a contrast, this beautiful energy and then this sort of sorrow that is now moving out of your space. And you're heading for calmer waters. Things are coming together, you and your person forming a relationship and a connection. You're moving to calmer waters. A lot more is possible. There's more openness, there's more sharing, there's more coming together. So it's changing fast. And if you've lost hope and you have felt that things with your person are not coming together, you're in for a brand new start. And what's really good about this is, you know, your Ace of Swords is all about conversations. It's having those intense, deep conversations. It's perhaps facing those things that you haven't been facing, that you've been running away from. And perhaps this is also kind of for some of you where the sorrow comes in, the disappointment. Well, it's expressing what you want. This is the expressing what you want. And with this beautiful crown, Spirit is saying you're going to get it. So also what you've been asking for from Spirit, this is coming in. You're getting what you want. So perhaps also that be careful what you ask for, because you're going to get it is coming in. And again, I feel it's coming in fast. It's all reading about new energy, new beginnings, fresh starts. And so for some of you, you can see how contrasting this is. It's kind of like super exciting, really this wonderful energy, and then there's some anxieties and stresses that are very much in the mind. So a lot of this is emotions, mind. You're still completing something, you're still ending something, and you're needing to let this go. The message for you today is you've got to let go and be happy, because you're getting all of this because you're entitled to be happy. So let go of what has not served you and look at your life today and be grateful for what you have, because love is coming. It's coming in strong. You're also succeeding. You're going to have some really good stuff coming in for you. And I see some of you are connecting up with a fire sign. Whether male, female, or gender neutral, there is a sense of a new person coming in that has a lot of fire energy in their chart. I'm sort of picking up on almost that Leo energy, you know, the very big open heart, the beautiful hair, the wonderful adventurous nature that just sweeps you up. And it's really a beautiful energy. So please do stay open to love. I do see for some of you there are addictions at play. Now these are around the realm of these obsessive patterns. So it can be, these are things that make you unhappy. So it can be codependency, it can be idealism, being too idealistic, perhaps not having a more grounded approach to love. It might be this thing that, you know, you get caught up in this illusion and then it causes you a lot of pain. So this doesn't have to be so with this relationship, and things are changing fast. So I can really see these two timelines playing out, where on the one hand, you're going through this pattern of releasing and letting go of old patterns, even an old romance. For some of you, there's something outworn and old that's still standing in the way of this beautiful love that's unfolding. Is it an old pattern? Is it somebody that you're holding on to that's long served their purpose, that needs to go? What's holding you back? This is what you've got to look at. And now, interestingly enough, we have the card of illusions again. So some of you are not seeing how this is actually affecting you detrimentally. How being in something outworn might feel comfortable, but it sure isn't serving you to have the most joy. And here's this promise of something wonderful happening right in front of you, but yet there's still parts of you that are holding back. And this illusion is causing confusion, and you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting your intuition. And so I really see some of you not being certain whether this lovely thing on offer is real. You're questioning it. You're kind of looking at it. Will it last? Well, love is not guaranteed, but it sure is good right now. And there's more and more of it will come as you let go of those things that no longer serve you, freeing up the space. And so you're still going to be undecided for a while. So perhaps you need to slow down, speak to this person, slow it down. Perhaps there's some indecision on their part. You know, they might still be dealing with something from their past that they have to put to rest and to let go. I do feel in order for you to be happy, there needs to be this release. Okay, and it's in the realm of the mind. It's in the realm of the emotions. So I will say to you that I don't see it as being something like an affair, but it could be an emotional connection. It's not coming through as something pleasant. You know, you or your person might still have an emotional connection to someone else, but it's an illusionary one. And so there is a sense that either you or they do not quite know how to handle this and how to work this out. So this does take a little bit of time. And so there's this joy, and then there's the sort of not being certain and kind of not quite understanding. And really, it's a learning curve. You know, it's probably going to be resolved in a very practical kind of way. And, you know, perhaps sometimes, you know, you have all this joy and fun coming in and things really unfolding, and then there's still the stuff to be dealt with. So I do feel like this is shifting so quickly that at the end of the day, you know, you really need to look at what it is you're creating, because you've asked for something here you've asked for and you're getting it. Why are you afraid of it? So do not be afraid of the situation. And things are moving. Your love life is moving. You also have the King of Cups. So this energy comes in, and it's a very strong energy that speaks of someone emotionally available. Male, female, gender neutral. This is just a representation of the collective energy of what's coming in for some of you. And you might be dealing with a water sign who's very emotional. I get Pisces. We have a lot of Piscean energy around right now. The sensitivity, the intuition, the emotions. We have this... we're entering the month of Pisces, of course, and so if your birthday is around this time, this could really be reflective of you or your partner. There's a sense, you know, you could be, Cancerians have had it really hard, not just in love, but in everything. They're really struggling. A lot of Cancerians are, you know, really needing to connect to their inner child. And they've had a hard time, especially with money matters, work matters, not being valued, being taken for granted, and their sensitive beings struggle with this. So the Sorrow card would make sense that it could be about something else. Also, our lovely Scorpios are going through huge transformations at the moment. Their need is so deep to understand, and it is very, very much a time of digging deeper. And of course, Scorpio being the sign of transformation, they're able to do that, going into the deeper depth. So there's a whole transformation happening on the deeper levels. And of course, this also affects the love life, because I think for Scorpios, they're going to need to show their intense passion more, because it's actually beautiful. And some of you Scorpios, maybe sometimes, or your partners, feel it's too much. It's not. The openness, the vulnerability is beautiful. There can never be enough love. So show yourselves. Don't hide. This is not the time to hide. This is the time to be clear. And there's new beginnings. This is passion. This is chemistry. You're getting your wish. See the growth. Look at what's happening here. And it's working fast. This is a speedy card. Things are moving. And between you and the person that you're thinking about, or your connection, things are happening. Look at the new sprouts. It's also spirit moving things. It's not even you. So for some of you think, oh no, I'm going to, you know, like walk away from this. It doesn't work like that. The lessons to be learned. And spirit is saying, here it is. You take it and you learn it and you do with it what you want, but you're going to learn. So for those of you, there's definitely new starts happening here. You're still feeling overburdened. You're still feeling as if there's too much going on, and where's there space for love? Well, you've got to create it, and also put some of these burdens down, because really now it's enough. You're not a martyr. And here we go. You know, if you really put your burdens down, you're entering love season. Out of all of this, with all of this going on, there's going to be a relationship, a proper. This is long term. This is someone that is suitable for long term. So perhaps be in your beautiful, authentic energy. be like innocent, like a child, excited, happy, create beautiful moments with each other. And your person is going to come closer and closer to you, and you will have your relationship you desire. If you get rattled by these things that are happening, it is going to block and prevent things from reaching their full potential. And so there could be other timelines that play out where you might need to do a detour. But the feeling is, for the most of you, this energy moves fast and you're coming into a time of love. And for those of you who've asked for a relationship or have had no contact, or you're looking to take your relationship to the new level, this is all kinds of love. But it's love. It's not friendship. There's no friendship here. This is passion and love. So if anyone's trying to convince you of, that you're just a friend, or you're trying to convince them they're just a friend, well, in this particular case, I would say no, not so much. This is a golden opportunity. So there's something very karmic playing out here for you. And if this resonates with you, pay attention, because there's an opportunity here for growth, to let go of some things that no longer serve you. Ask your angels. There's a lot of light coming towards you, light and openness towards the new. This is a new beginning, and I've been seeing this a lot. For a lot of the signs, there's a new beginning, and you need to forgive. So ask your angels to help you to forgive. Remember, we said these two timelines are like merging. They're kind of crossing over. So on the one hand, there's all this joy and this new beginnings. And on the other hand, there's sorrow and there's a need to let go of things that you're holding on to. Perhaps you're holding on to unforgiveness. The devil always represents things that have to go, that they cause unhappiness. It's anything that's in the extreme. Sometimes holding on too tight, not being able to forgive, not seeing the lessons and the gifts that people in the past have brought you. It's really time to close the chapter. Close it so new love can come in. And obviously, time-wise, this is different for all of you, but you've got new love on your path. And I'm here to tell you this, and I'm here to say it's important. Listen, love is coming in. You're getting what you want. Clear the decks. Get rid of what's holding you back. Be ready to embrace this energy. Be open to receiving this energy. Please let me know in the comments if this resonates for you. I'd love you to like and subscribe and comment on my channel. And well, I'd love to welcome you to the family. I wish you lots of love and blessings, and have a beautiful day. See you soon.